Yo, 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 everybody, what's going on? Thank you so much for coming out. Just doing a quick little live stream on Spider-Man because there has been so much. What up, Mr. 10 Hours? Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. What's up, Luke Ponto? Dude, shout out. By the way, I have not forgotten about you, my friend. I will definitely respond to your message. We should definitely connect a little bit more. Yes, I would definitely be down to do that. But y'all, so much going on with Spider-Man. I'm sure most people that will be tuning in will be tuning into the replay of this live stream. But guys, lots going on in the Spider-Man world, with the teaser being like the biggest thing right now. Apparently, it's supposed to either come out tomorrow or 2 weeks from now. Now, there have been multiple sources saying that it's coming out tomorrow, including like a few scoopers on Twitter, which take those as a grain of salt, but also some other folks. I know Skylar from the Diz Insider is actually citing that it will come out in 2 weeks from now with Peter Rabbit 2, apparently. But there is also a screen cap going around of somebody who saw the Spider-Man No Way Home teaser in theaters already. So it's just like, what is going on with this teaser, guys? Come on, Marvel. Give us, or actually it's Sony who's in charge of the marketing, but it's like, Sony, give us this teaser. Y'all already know we want to watch this ASAP. Like, give us that teaser. But I also wanted to just kind of talk to you guys, and feel free to join me down in the chat about your predictions about what we're going to actually see in No Way Home. Because there are so many rumors, so many confirms. I mean, hey, we're getting Doc Ock. We're getting, who else? We're getting Electro. And then there are also more rumors with Matt Murdock, potentially. The other Spider-Man, of course, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. And then we've also got a rumor recently of Willem Dafoe coming in. Whoo, holy smokes. What's going on, Ren Martins? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yes, Spider-Man, we need some Spider-Man, but let me know, guys, what are your predictions for this movie in general? What do you think is going to happen? There was also a plot leak today that happened, and I don't want to spoil too much, but let's just say that the CIA will be after Peter in the beginning of the movie. Supposedly, I don't know if this is true, but this was leaked on an Instagram account. Again, take these with a grain of salt, because these scoopers, they're like true some of the time they're not. So, hey, I don't know what to believe anymore, but hey, who knows? Who knows? Who knows until we actually get a legit teaser and then the movie itself in December. What's going on, Luke? I just hope Sony doesn't put in stuff in the trailer that are super. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping too, man. Like, let's really tuck these things away. I really don't want to see like a trailer drop or a teaser drop and then we see like Tobey Maguire in the teaser. Like, hold on. Let's not go that far on the first teaser drop. Honestly, I'm hoping on the first teaser drop, we get absolutely nothing. I don't want to see Doc Ock. I don't want to see Electro. I mean, if anything, Doc Ock, because he's been confirmed, that would be fine. But I don't want to see anybody else. I don't want to see any Spider-Man. I don't want to see any other universe characters. I don't want to see anything else in this first teaser. Honestly, in any of the trailer or any of the marketings. Like, let's be real here. It's probably gonna happen. I predict Tom Holland will go into the other Spider-Man's worlds. That would be pretty cool. I think I would really enjoy seeing Spider-Man Tom Holland interact with the other Spider-Man. If that means going to the other worlds, that'd be cool. I think they're gonna come to his world, but hey, if we see Tom Holland in the Sony Spider-Verse, maybe he's going to their universe, which that's another piece of news that just recently came out. The president of Sony Pictures himself said that there was a plan set up for Spider-Man supposedly potentially going into the SPMCU, which is the Sony Pictures Marvel Cinematic Universe or something like that. I'm not entirely sure if I got that acronym right at all, but they are supposedly going to bring Tom Holland into the Sony Spider-Man universe. That's just a rumor, but from the interview, it sounded like they had a surefire plan of actually bringing him, or Tom Holland, over into the Sony Spider-Man universe. And this is coming out of Variety, the interview. He didn't actually say that that's what was happening, but he did say No Way Home will be setting up for future of the Spider-Man universe, which to me, it sounds like since this is the last movie, No Way Home is the last movie in the contract between Spider-Man, Sony, and Disney. Sounds to me Sony's going to say, okay, we're taking our guy back. Tom Holland, come on over into the Spider-Man universe that we've established with Venom 1, Venom 2, Morbius, which you guys let me know. Really? I mean, are we really going to go Venom 3 without Spider-Man? Are we really going to go Morbius 2 without Spider-Man? We've got Kraven the Hunter coming up. Like, it just, with Aaron Taylor Johnson cast as Kraven the Hunter, it's just kind of, I don't know, lopsided without Spidey. Like, how do you set up all these villain movies without a single Spider-Man main character? Like, not even bringing back Toby. Like, I don't know. It just feels wrong. It's weird to say that, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be a Spider-Man Marvel Cinematic Universe without Spider-Man. But in the Variety article, the president of Sony Pictures was actually saying that there are over 900 Spider-Man characters. I'm like, look, that's a ton of characters. If you're going to establish a universe without Spider-Man, that just doesn't seem right, if you ask me. It doesn't seem right, but I'm going to let you guys know some real quick predictions I have for the teaser and then for No Way Home as a film as a whole. And please, as usual, feel free to let me know down in the comments your predictions for both. Starting with the teaser, I don't think we're going to see anything in relation to multiverse. I don't think we're going to see anything. I think we may see Peter on the Run and a couple other things. You know, we've seen some set photos so far. Looks like it takes place at Christmas. I think we will see some things like that, but I definitely don't believe we're going to see like, oh my gosh, Tobey Maguire, oh, Andrew nope, I don't think we're going to see any of the other Spider-Man in the teaser, but I do think we're going to at least get a little bit of a feel of what's going on here. If anything, one of the villains. So Doc Ock, Electro, if Green Goblin's in it, then maybe Will Dafoe's laugh will drop in the trailer or teaser, something. But I don't think we're going to get the Spider-Man yet. And I kind of hope they don't show us that until the actual movie. Now, there are also rumors that Matt Murdock could be in it. I don't know. That'd be cool. It'd be awesome if he was Peter's lawyer, you know, backing him up with this whole Mysterio situation. That'd be pretty cool. If Venom, Let There Be Carnage is PG-13, I have a feeling it's gonna be Luke. I honest to God, man, I think it will be. Because to be honest with you, they were on track to make Venom rated R, and then they decided to pull back last minute because they're like, hold on, that box office, and it did end up paying off for them. So I think they're going to roll with the PG-13 rating again. Nothing in the Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer let me know that it would be rated R. There was no red band. There was no, you know, super adult humor. So I'm just like, okay, it looks to me like there's going to be the PG-13 route again, which I'm with you, man. I don't like it. I wish that it would be rated R, especially since it's Carnage. Like, Carnage is known for tearing people apart, like limb from limb. And yeah, we're getting a PG-13 Let There Be Carnage, most likely. Bat Brains, what up, man? Hey, I can't wait either. I hope we get this teaser tomorrow, guys. And if so, I will definitely be doing a trailer reaction. I'll actually be doing a live breakdown after the trailer reaction because Spider-Man is my favorite hero, and I have to break this teaser trailer down for sure. Ooh, I would love Willem Dafoe's laugh at the logo like they did. Yep, absolutely. You just have Willem Dafoe's iconic goblin laugh at the end there. Oh my gosh, maybe even a touch of Danny Elfman's score. Oh man, it would be a perfect setup. Then you would get a little tease into, okay, the multiverse for sure happening. Look, Doc Ock's going to be in it. Electro's going to be in it. So there's a lot going on between Sony Pictures, the president saying, hey, we have a plan for the future of these Spider-Man movies. The teaser potentially coming out tomorrow or next week. People already saying they've seen the teaser already, potentially coming out next week ahead of Peter Rabbit 2. There's so much going on with Spider-Man right now, guys, but y'all let me know. What are you looking forward to most when it comes to Spider-Man? What are your thoughts about this teaser? Do you think we're going to get more Spider-Man? Do you think we're going to get just Tom Holland Spider-Man? What are we doing? Where are we going here with this teaser is my question. I want to know where the heck we're headed with this. Willem Dafoe was perfect. Absolutely perfect. He was flawless. One of Dafoe's best roles. I really hope they bring him back because I just think he was just such a driving force of that movie. And I think that he would be a villain that Tom Holland Spider-Man would never want to see. Let's just say that. Spider-Man teaser, please, tomorrow. Yes, Angel. Thank you for coming by, my man. Thank you, Bat Brains and Luke. And I also had Ren Martins, Mr. 10 Hours. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I really hope we get this teaser tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, Miles Morales looks so good. I actually have a PS5. But I need to get Miles Morales. I've been playing Final Fantasy Remake, finishing up from PS4, and I finally finished. So I'm like, okay, now I need another game. It's time for Miles Morales. I'm going to pop that in as soon as I can. But guys, I really hope we get that teaser tomorrow. My prediction, though, is that it's not going to come until the 2 weeks. I don't think any of the Sony Pictures accounts have officially changed their marketing or at least posted something. There's been a couple of Twitter posts here and there. They said they posted a GIF of Spider-Man yesterday and they were like saying something like turn off your alarms for something. And I was like, what? It was like a GIF of Spider-Man. And I thought potentially there'd be a trailer today, but it doesn't look like it. I just don't think we're getting a trailer till 2 weeks from now, y'all, or a teaser, excuse me, till 2 weeks from now. Full trailer is not coming for a little while, but a teaser, I just don't think we're going to get until that Peter Rabbit 2 drop. I haven't even seen the first one. If Miles Morales was in it, oh my God. You are fulfilling every single Spider-Man fan's dream with Miles Morales to be in it. Like, let's be real. And getting Andrew and Toby is one thing, but getting Miles as well, that would be a dream come true, man. That'd be a dream come true. Don't show Toby and Andrew. Nope. Just, seriously. I don't even need the Sinister Six shot. If I could just get Defoe's laugh, or if they even want to bring in a shot of Doc Ock, maybe him crawling from underneath the water, because we know what happened in the Spider-Man 2. He sails the bottom of the sea with the magnetic thing. It's like, okay, if he comes back up, maybe like his arm, even if it's just like a robot claw, like coming out of the water, and that's it. We don't get anything else. The rest of it is Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and what's going on with him, kind of establishing and setting up what may be going on in the next movie. Kind of looks like Spider-Man on the run a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure. I had the prediction a long time ago that it would follow the Spider-Man No More storyline, but I know a lot of people don't want it to repeat Spider-Man 2, and I get that. I know they've already done Spider-Man No More, but I mean, hey, like if they did just like a reference and it was like, oh, he had to trash the suit, so he had to like tuck it in the trash can, and it got that shot again masterfully, just like Sam Raimi captured it in Spider-Man 2. Like if they did it one more time and just had them trash the Spider-Man suit and like had that nice framing from the comic panel, that would be absolutely awesome. Feels like Sony likes to give away so many. Yeah, I mean that Venom Let There Be Carnage, there was a lot. Like there was the suit reveal for Carnage. He revealed that he had been waiting for Eddie Brock. There was some interaction between Venom and Eddie. So I kind of feel like they might give us something. I just don't think they're going to give us Toby or Andrew, if they are indeed in the movie, which I hope so, y'all. With all this buildup and all these rumors, come on now. I put Overload on the thumbnail, but I didn't say if I'm for the Overload or not, and I'm for the Overload. At this point, let's just overload the hell out of this movie, and then we can go into the next Spider-Man movie and give it all to Tom Holland. Let's be real. If we get that laugh, I'm literally going to be crying. Amen. Amen, Bad Brains. Like, if we could get that, I will remember every single flashback of watching Spider-Man. Oh my gosh. Will Dafoe looking in the mirror, laughing. Just so crazy. What a great role that he embodied in Green Goblin. I mean, seriously, just like I said earlier, a driving force of that movie. Absolutely amazing rival for Spider-Man, especially for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. And at the time, the suit looked really cool. The Goblin glider looked really cool. The bombs looked awesome. Obviously, they're not MCU level when you go back and watch them now, but still, for the time, they were absolutely exquisite. Be interesting if they made a broken suit for Tom Holland for the same Ooh, kind of give him a little bit of a switch up. Or what if he has to make his next suit? Because that's the only thing about the MCU Spidey I don't like, is that I do miss the making your own suit and building the web shooters and stuff like that. And I'm not going to go there and say Iron Boy Jr. because I'm not on that bandwagon at all. But I will say, I think it would be kind of cool to like have him like take and create the mantle and really build up the mantle and really kind of just like build things up on his own this next time. I think that would be an excellent choice to get him more independent and more locked into that solo Spidey role. Ooh, imagine they release a poster with, oh my God, man, that would be crazy. What I think though, and hear me out, maybe I'm wrong. I think if Willem Dafoe comes back, he's just going to be Norman. I don't think we're going to get him as the Green Goblin. Now, again, I would love to be wrong, and maybe we could get Goblin, and maybe it's not even Dafoe in the suit. Like, it's somebody else in the actual suit, and it's just Dafoe doing a voiceover. I think that would work. I mean, he's gotten older now, so I'm not entirely sure what his mobility, which that was the case in Spider-Man 2, or I'm sorry, Spider-Man. But, like, it would work that way, too. Haven't even bothered watching the trailer for Venom 2. Yeah, I mean, I watched it, the reaction, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Luke Ponto. It like has me cautiously optimistic, but I don't know. The more I watched it a couple more times after my reaction, I was just kind of like, okay, what are we doing here? And there was like a newspaper frame, in the trailer that looked like it said Avengers. So I don't know if they're crossing over, what's going on, but I don't know. Like Venom 2 I didn't like that first Venom. I'll be real. That first Venom was just a snooze fest. So I don't know if I'm the top guy to be looking forward to Venom 2, but hey, I know some people are very excited, and I hope for their sake it's good. But guys, of course, as always, thank you so much for popping by the live stream. I just wanted to do a quick little update tonight. I wasn't going to stay too long, just kind of chatting a little bit about what's going on in the Spider-Man world, because there is so much between the president, the teaser update, all kinds of things going on. Kraven the Hunter. I mean, they found Aaron Taylor Johnson. They got him in, which a lot of us, myself included, on Twitter especially, we're all like confused at first. I admit I didn't put two and two together that he was going to have a movie in the Sony universe. I thought it was going to be part of the MCU, and I'm like, wait, Quicksilver, what's going on? But I just think it's a little weird that Sony was like, hey, Marvel, we're going to take your Quicksilver and bring him over. Like, I don't know. It just felt a little bit underhanded, even if they didn't intend to do that. I thought it was weird that they were like, hey, we're going to pull your Quicksilver over to us, and we're going to make him Kraven the Hunter. Like, what? That just, I don't know. I thought that was a weird move for Sony, even though I don't think it's a bad casting. I just think it's a weird move. Like, why Aaron Taylor Johnson? Like, why did you have to pull an MCU actor? Now, I feel like people who are casual watchers who enjoy Marvel and don't kind of know the difference between the MCU and the SPMCU or SPMPCU, I don't know what it is, but people who may not know the difference may get confused. And I just don't think that that's a welcome wagon for new fans and people who are casual fans and who just casually tune into the movies. You're kind of confusing people and throwing them off. Oh, man. Well, I honestly, Bat Brains, I think one of these Spider-Man is going to have to die in order to make room for Miles. Like, I think maybe Andrew, maybe Toby. I don't think it's going to be Tom yet. I just don't think he's quite the age. But I think if we do see the two of them, there's going to be an older essence, Spider-Man who will pass on the mantle to Miles Morales. Maybe Toby, maybe Andrew. There's also been rumors about Raimi coming back for Spider-Man 4 to finish off with Tobey Maguire. So maybe it's Andrew's Spider-Man who ends up biting the bullet and then passes his mask on to Miles. I don't know. Maybe. I think it'll be kind of cool. I would just say this. It might be controversial. I don't know. I think a lot of people agree and some disagree. I think out of the three of them, like Andrew Garfield may be the weakest. Not to say he's bad or anything, but I just think he's the weakest of the three. So I think if they went ahead and said, okay, you know, Andrew, thanks for coming back. We're on good terms now. Sony and Andrew, we made up. All right, we're gonna get rid of your Spider-Man. Let you go, man. Iron Man should return in No Way Home. I don't know. I think Iron Man and his sacrifice in Endgame was a good little end button for him. If he does return in some kind of vocal flashback or something like that, maybe I wouldn't mind, but kind of similar to the beginning of Falcon and Winter Soldier with Cap and his voiceover, something like that would be pretty cool. But I don't want Tony to come back in body. Like, I don't want him to come back to life. Imagine if Aaron Taylor Johnson comes back in No Way Home as Kick-Ass. Oh, wrong universe. Oh, man, Toby has to bite the dust. You think it's Toby? I think I feel like if any of the three, it would be Andrew. But hey, maybe it would be Toby. Maybe it's just Toby and Andrew's not in it. Who knows? At this point, who knows? Hello, Easter eggs day. Jogos, I hope I'm saying that right. Let me know if I'm not, but hello. Welcome in. We're just talking some Spider-Man, talking a little Craven, talking a little bit of the Spideys, and potentially if Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire could bite the dust for Miles Morales, which will be a cool setup to give him his own spinoff, maybe he is the Spider-Man of that Spider-Man universe. That would be really cool. That would be really awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Easter eggs. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. I'll actually have a live stream with a couple of guests going further into this tomorrow, but thank you for coming by. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully we get that teaser tomorrow. Gosh, my fingers are crossed. They're glued together. I really hope we get that teaser tomorrow. I'm hoping, because now there are scoopers saying that it's 2 weeks out, and who knows? Like, apparently people who work at movie theaters now, maybe I can bring it up here. I know that Skylar, who is the Diz Insider, he's a pretty big scooper. He's got a pretty credible website, I would say it's pretty credible. Some scoops are missed, some scoops are a hit. I know he had a live action Big Hero 6 that was like supposedly debunked by Disney. But I wanted to look and see, because he had a tweet that he actually sent, like it was a screen cap of a text, and he had actually talked to a friend who worked at a movie theater, and that friend confirmed that theaters do have the Spider-Man No Way Home teaser. And I feel like if it comes out tomorrow, like say for instance, it comes out in the theater, somebody's going to grab their phone, record, and post it on YouTube. Like, we'll all see it, even if it's a low quality. I remember the Suicide Squad trailer too. Remember they had like an alternate trailer. Same thing's going to happen there. Somebody's just going to record, record, and then post it on YouTube. They might be introducing Feast in No Way Home because the tracker is the link that said the name. Feast? Do you mean Beast? Like the X-Men Beast? Hopefully, I mean, I just hope that we get a trailer. I hope we get a trailer. I'm so sorry. I do not speak that language, but thank you for coming by. We're just talking some Spider-Man. I totally apologize. I can't read that though. Since Mysterio lied about Tom Holland, I wonder what Aunt May will think. Yeah, I mean, I think she's gonna be on Spider-Man's side no matter what. I think she's gonna be a little bit surprised and like, what? But I have a feeling that she's gonna say, Peter, I knew all along in the bottom of my heart that you were Spider-Man. Well, I mean, she already knew anyway. Sorry. Backing up. I think she's gonna like side with him, if anything. Like, I think she'll probably potentially be on the run with him. I mean, I don't think Aunt May is gonna believe Mysterio. I just couldn't see her. Who do you think is the best Spider-Man among the three? So I always see the theories, and I always see the typical consensus is that Andrew's a good Spidey, Toby's a good Peter, Tom is a great melding of the both. And for me, I think that Tom is a good melding of the both in his youth. I think for that age, I think he's really good. But I think for an older Spider-Man, a little bit of an older Peter Parker, a Spider-Man no more, type of Peter Parker. I think that Tobey Maguire nails the role in that capacity. So I almost put him at the same, to be honest, because I've been rewatching Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and I'm just like, dude, I think they're kind of neck and neck. Tom is just really good with the young Spider-Man, and Tobey is just really good with that older Peter Parker who feels like I can't be Spidey. I think he embodies that incredibly well. So I kind of put them both on the same playing field. However, I don't think Andrew is quite up to snuff with the two of them. Though I don't think he does bad. A couple of problems I have with Andrew, unfortunately, is that I think that he was being a little bit of a bully as Spider-Man at the beginning. I was like, okay, like he's like bullying these robbers, and these guys weren't the ones who even captured Uncle Ben. He was kind of just like, oh, whatever, guy, like webbing them up. And I just thought, okay, was that necessary? So that was one thing. And then another, I thought his Peter Parker came off maybe just a little too cool for school. And I was just kind of like, okay, I don't know. This isn't really Peter to me. Skateboarding and ramping around. I don't know. That wasn't really Peter Parker to me, but I don't think he's bad. I think the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie is bad, but I don't think he's bad. I think he's actually pretty decent. And if you brought in like somebody else, maybe he would even be better than them. What if Zendaya, Tom, Toby, Jacob, and Jamie Foxx put the trailer and Twitter and IG first? Maybe so, because like Jamie like spilled that he was in the movie and then rapidly went to erase it. And I was like, nope, you've been caught. Like all the Variety, everybody else. Hey, thank you so much for liking and coming through. Variety, everybody else was reporting on it. Like, that's why I was like, okay, like you can't just put stuff on Instagram and Twitter and then delete and expect it to be gone. Like, it's not going to disappear from the Netherverse. Everybody else will get a track record of that. What if the one that bites the dust is it? Ooh, shit. I really hope not, because I feel like I want some more Zendaya. Like I want some more. Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man for me. Yeah, he does have really good comedic timing, and I think that he has the young curiosity that, unfortunately, Tobey's super old self playing a young Spider-Man just didn't really work and translate into in the first Spider-Man movie. He was too old to be in that role. Like, let's be real. He was too old. He looked too old. He was too old. Come on now. But I think Tom really embodies that young, eager, fun and quippy Peter Parker that you see behind the mask, and then the kind of even shy and nerdy and geeky Peter Parker that you see, without the mask. And I think that Tom just does a really good job. Bad brains, Tom. I really like Tom. I think that he has the charm for Peter Parker and for Spider-Man. Like, I think he has both of the roles just nailed really well. Yeah, the script was really not that good, especially in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but that movie was really all over the place, kind of like Spider-Man 3. It just had no direction. Sony really has to hone in on bringing in all these random villains, man. Like, it did it in Spider-Man 3, bringing in Venom, completely unnecessary. I thought, hey, Sandman, a cool sympathetic villain, like a vigilante. Well, not a vigilante, but kind of just like a Robin Hood type character. I was like, okay, he's not really a villain. They should have made the main villain Green Goblin Harry. Like Harry Osborn, Green Goblin. Boom. No Venom, nothing else. It needs to be a showdown between Toby and Harry. That's it. Or I'm sorry, Peter and Harry. That's it. Boom. James Franco and Tobey Maguire. Head to head, because that's what they're building up in Spider-Man 2. And then when he finally finds the Goblin case, and then you come to find out, Venom was shoehorned into the movie. It was a mess. And then Bryce Dallas Howard as Gwen Stacy. Like, what were they thinking with that, y'all? Okay, I'm totally going off on a tangent, but guys, thank you so much for coming through tonight. We have Bad Brains, Luke Ponto, Senor T Contra Utra Quisa. Hope I said that right. Ayush M, thank you so much for coming through as well. We have Mr. 10 Hours, Easter Eggs. Guys, thank you so much. I will be doing another live stream tomorrow, breaking down, if there's a teaser, breaking it down. But if there's not, we will be just talking about more more Spider-Man news and a lot more just general movie news, guys, because we talked that here at Geekly Goods. So tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. MT, 9 p.m. ET, and 6 p.m. PT, and we'll be talking that. Bat Brains, I want to see you back. I see you. I've seen you a couple times in here, so thank you for stopping by. Ooh, Jeffrey Wright. I'm all over that, dude. That's awesome. But guys, thank you so much for dropping in, and we'll see you next time on Geekly Goods.